We are now recording.
Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution. But from
Who's the actor here? I can't tell.
Bill Pullman, baby?
Oh, Bill Pullman. Right. Are you sure it's not Bill Paxton?
I'm not sure now.
Those are just common, you know,
Should
they
we
get
win
those
the
on.
day?
I confused Kevin Bacon with Kevin.
Spacey?
No.
Dang, I thought it was definitely Kevin Spacey.
One voice, we will not go quietly.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember. Whatever.
We will not
Costner. It's Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah,
I
because
think that's-
someone was talking about Dances with Wolves at work.
We're going to
And
That's like the
Footloose.
other movie that dances.
Yeah. We all had a good fucking guffaw about it. There was a fire drill today, which is really rare.
You know?
Can I start the stream? All right, we're live, so watch your P's and Q's, but you can do cusses if you want.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna pull the old streameroo over here.
I saw a Saturday Night Live where it was Rodney Dangerfield, my favorite. And he was in this scene with Bill Murray, everybody else's favorite. And it's just like, Bill Murray's 1,000 times worse than Rodney. You could, like, what in that scene? I mean, Rodney is just joking, instead of acting circles, joking circles around him, dude. Bill Murray looks like a dame in the woods.
Bill
Really.
Murray. There's a reason Bill Murray is one of the greats.
Why?
Because he's amazing at what he does. He's a natural.
I was just shit talking him. Did you not hear me?
I thought who did you say was acting circles around Bill Murray? I thought Bill Murray was doing the circle acting.
No, Rodney. Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, okay.
My favorite was better.
I
Yeah.
liked my version of my interpretation better.
Yeah.
All right, what episode of this? I think it's episode. Will you pass me that keyboard, please, good sir?
Certainly.
I think it's number 7. Red couch chest. Hey, Dean, if you're there, will you check the sound, please?
Yeah, come on, Dean. Pull your weight.
The couch gets redder, and I get better. Holy shit, that was off the cuff.
That was pretty good.
Thank
off
you.
the cuff
Thank you.
and off the jump. I always kept it real through the jump. All the way down. There it is. Done.
Thank you.
I also put this my title on my stream to go to Red Couch Chess.
Did you really?
Alright, so we might even get one more person or
Oh
something.
my god. Bless your heart. I appreciate that so
I'm
much.
surprised 11 years loves me. 11 years is like my biggest fan.
Oh, and you're surprised they're not here checking
Yeah,
out Red
yeah.
Couch? Well, Thadius checks it out sometimes,
Thaddeus
and I
is
appreciate
also
that.
one of my
Thaddeus
biggest
is
fans,
a real G.
He might be my biggest fan. I don't know.
So I did play a game tonight, but I'm letting the folks know at the
Sure.
chess club against a human. I'm not sure if I'm going to spoil quite yet the ending to the people yet, but
Okay.
it's
Wow.
guys, it's going to tune in. It's going to blow your socks off. This is legal, by the way.
I'm still mad that guy got hit that straight on the turn. Can you believe that shit? I mean, it wasn't a terrible play. It was a semi-bluff, right?
Are you talking about the global poker?
Yeah, well, you saw it.
I saw it, but they didn't see it. And we might do some more poker later.
That was sad.
I can't hear any Wolfgang Mozart. Do you think
Right.
the people can hear him? Probably.
Amadeus, do, 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 Amadeus.
One of the best Simpsons.
Yeah, it was Dr. Zaius.
They also did In the Garden of Eden, baby.
That's a great one, yeah.
All right, so what do I need to
Remember
do?
when we used to make out to this hymn?
Homie, please! Is it how he says?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm just gonna.
I love it. That's a good song.
It is a good song. I'm gonna warm up the cocks with the cockles with some.
Pause rush?
Yeah, man. Ooh, oh, yeah.
Boom shakalaka. I got the rooks on H8. That's good. What could this one be? How is this one the third one? What's easier than
You
that?
think it's a back rank mate? I bet it's probably a back rank
Well,
mate.
what were the other ones? Mate. Because you had a bishop there. You saw that
I
bishop.
bet it's just a run.
Your crew run. Like he's not even in the square. What a bitch.
White boy run, white boy.
Freebie?
I don't understand why that was challenging, but I'm not gonna.
I know why. Because people would move their king, thinking that it's just check.
That's a trap.
That's why people
actually.
will get it wrong.
It's not a trap. Just let him do it, and then
Yeah.
come up with. Oh, well, they didn't let me do the fun part. Do I just?
Right, that's weird. It didn't let you do that.
Why don't I just take?
There's something better than that.
Like checkmate? Usually it's checkmate.
I mean, you don't have enough.
So he can't go here. If I check him, can he go here? No. Ooh, yeah, I do have something better.
Oh. Queen F2 mate. It was Queen F2 mate. Sort of like this one.
Queen F2 mate.
That was the other one too. I didn't mean to give.
Is this also Queen F2 mate?
Almost.
Okay, no.
Almost.
How about this? Because the pawn's pinned. If you pin a pawn for breakfast, you're gonna have a good time.
Why don't you just play mate in one every move? It's always mate in one, bro. Except this time, of course. It actually wasn't mate in one, but the other ones were mate in one, bro.
They probably were. I'm just getting warmed up.
I get you.
Warmed up.
Well, just don't go too fast. Don't go. You had only used half your time.
Let's do a fiver.
That's like how I do it. I just go really fast and then I end it with 90 seconds left.
Yeah, I can't
What the
keep
fuck?
up with you. You're too. Sorry. He's.
Yeah, don't go as fast as I would. You know.
I'm just gonna take that.
Go like as fast as a weak player would.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But you should always try to go as fast as possible, really.
We're having fun. No one's crying.
I'm crying on the inside.
Spencer's crying a little on the inside. That is verbatim what we said on episode 6, the last episode. I know that because I actually watched it. White to move.
I like how you tried to checkmate the Black King with the Black Rook.
Wait.
I'm a chess fucking master.
Who is that?
I don't know. I just found these on the soundboard.
That blunders a king.
And here's the best one. You ready?
I'm ready.
Totally barbaric. That's wizard's chess.
I knew it was Emma. I knew it was Emma.
From the totally.
Totally barbaric.
She's
Yeah, I knew
lovely,
it.
man. All right, white to move. White to move.
It's
White
black
to move.
But yeah. Checkmate.
Love Maiden 1. Love it. Has Dean popped up yet? I guess I don't know.
Come on, Dean. Say something in the chat. Oh, sorry. Words.
Nice. You're so good at that. I can tell you're a pro.
So smart. So smart and so clean. I did take a shower before I showed up.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out here in check, bro. It's check to the king.
Yeah, thank you. Good to know. All right, that's a move. How about that's a better one? I mean, this isn't the best.
I like rook f8. That would have been good. Go on. You got it. Black to move. You know, knowing whose turn it is like, I mean, very
It's
important.
paramount. That checks the king.
What is he gonna play then? It's check. You said it. You said it was check.
Okay, so he's got to move the king.
That's the rule. That's
He doesn't have
part
a
of
He's
the
got to
rule.
go back. That's all bad. So this is all good.
There it
here.
is. Now you're learning.
Ah.
Now you're learning about checkmate.
We
This
hold this.
puzzle is like significantly easier than the last puzzle, I would say.
Is it queen to f3?
Almost.
Is it black? Okay, it is black to move.
I'm just saying that this one's easier than the last one. That's all I'll say about it.
All right, and that's
Now,
all.
wouldn't you agree?
It was. I would 100%.
100%. Yeah, see, I know which is easier, even when they're 400 and 500 rated. I still know which is easier.
This forks the queen.
Bishop was mate. With the bishop was
I gotta
mate.
start looking for a better move.
Yeah, I mean, the first... You gotta look at every check first. Just look at all the checks first.
That's a
Now
check.
you're talking.
All right, and he
That's
can
a
take it
check
with the
first.
queen, but that's real. I don't. That's great because then I get his queen,
Yeah. Fuck him.
and that's a bad check because he takes my queen. And I like this check the best, so I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. I like that. I like it like that.
This is still bad.
Right.
Oh no! But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Where are you going?
I think can this knight fork?
Oh, yeah, and then he'll play king h1, right?
Of course he will. I was
And
about
then-
to say
and
that.
then-
And then I forked
There it is.
these two bad boys.
Oop, there it is, and queen
Oop,
d4
there-
doesn't even work. Yeah, this one was like way tougher than the last one.
I don't like it when they don't play what I'm expecting them to.
This is like the easiest one of them all. That last puzzle was like much harder than I would say 656. It was at least 700 rated. I mean, I guess you only had one move in each option, right?
Before
But this is back rank mate, so like that's way easier than the last one.
Before I've even looked at the puzzle and like had a chance to figure out what's about, what's going on, who's moving, you've already analyzed it, figured out how easy it is, and put it into terms of the last couple we've done.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Check, and if he takes it, this is the bathroom.
You know that
this is the
pattern.
bathroom wall.
The bathroom.
The bathroom door tactic, yeah. Because
I've never heard of that.
My last apartment was very specific to me and Dean. My last apartment, hanging up in the bathroom, so when you're sitting on the toilet, it was right in front of your face. Was the picture of that tactic? Because I missed it so many times.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one.
I need more bathroom doors, and I can put more tactics up.
Yeah, that's why you should just have like a mansion. You know, then you'd be so good at chess. You know, if you had all those. Now. Oh shit! You only have 30 seconds. Come on, bro.
Oh god, I forgot I was playing.
Yeah, come on, you got it. You have to look at all your checks, but that's okay because you didn't have a lot of time.
I was very panicked in that moment.
You got plenty of time. Just think about it. Keep thinking. That looks pretty good.
That looks like mate.
Yeah, there you go.
It makes me.
You got 10 seconds. It's plenty of time. Keep looking. Go. There it is. Come on, you can get one more here. 5 seconds. 3. Move. Oh, you had white. You had white. It was white to move. It was Queen E6 mate. It was Queen E6 mate. But you did really good at the last 3.
Thank you for noticing.
I admired your tenacity.
Good word, by the way. Plus bonus points for tenacity. I think I need to text Dean and ask him to check our sound because I thought he would just tune in.
It's because of my word of the day, toilet paper.
Well, how does that work?
Just kidding.
Oh. How would that work?
Well, maybe you only need to shit once a day.
Well, you look at it before you wipe, right? I mean, I do.
I mean, right.
So
you would have to if you want to learn the word. That's for sure.
Right, but you're not gonna. People don't want more work. You know, they're already in there for.
Maybe
so you don't want to give.
You know, they want to think about.
If you put it someplace, they're already gonna look.
I think that it's a place like that's a market, a niche, that we could, you know.
I think I'll play the wind music. All right.
Why did you play that? Because you did so good at Puzzle Rush?
No, I did atrociously at Puzzle Rush. I played it because we're gonna have it. My phone's in my pocket. Sorry, I'll clean that later.
That's okay.
We're gonna have a great stream, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, are you really excited?
Yeah, let me text the.
I would love to see your game. You know,
I still
don't even know if you won or lost.
Acting.
That's the narrative. That's the narrative.
Thanks for playing the part. Yeah, let's look at that now.
All right. Did you want me to make the moves and you just say the moves?
Yes, that seems to be the system that works best. Don't you agree? Hey, Dean, will you please check the sound on my stream and say something in chat? This reminds me of was it Jeb Bush that said, "Please clap"?
I got you.
Thank you.
I don't remember that.
I think he was giving a speech and he paused at one point for dramatic. This was back in like 2008 or 9 or something.
Yeah.
He paused for dramatic, paused and the crowd didn't clap and he said, "Please clap." And it kind of got memed and it was really pathetic. And I think about it whenever I'm having a bad day.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But I might not have been into politics that much back then.
Probably not. And I
am now
2 years older than you, so, you know.
I mean, I might have known about it and forgot.
Do you want to flip-flop? Because I played...
black?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Swing.
And E4, C6. C4, explosive, D5. C captures D5, C captures D5, E5, Bishop F5, Knight C3, D4, Knight B5, D3.
Whoa.
Queen F3. I know, right? Oh my god. Just wait, dude. Your socks are going to blow off. Did I say Queen F3?
Yeah.
Okay, Knight C6. Queen F5. E6.
What the fuck?
I know, dude. Just I was playing. I was like, this is gonna be a good one for the stream. I did not play. My play was not at all affected by the stream, but I was thinking as I was playing, like, holy shit. Oh, and
this is crazy.
Let me finish playing this. Then okay. Did I say Rook C8 for black?
No, E6 and then.
Okay, then Queen F3.
Move the queen.
All right, then Rook C8.
Okay.
Bishop captures D3. A6. Knight C3. Knight captures E5. Queen E4. Knight D3 check. King F1, Knight captures C1, Rook captures C1, Queen captures D2, Knight on G, E2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had the afterthought.
Right.
Knight F6.
Just keep going.
Queen A4 check. Rook C6. B3, B5. Queen F4. Queen captures F4. Knight captures.
Sorry, after Queen A4 check, B5.
Rook C6.
Oh, Rook C6.
Then B3.
B3,
B5. Yep. Queen
Gotcha.
F4. And then Queen captures F4. And then Knight captures F4. And then B4. Bishop B4. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
And Knight E2.
Ooh, see, now you didn't tell me which one.
You're right. I didn't.
Bum.
Okay.
Probably G.
Probably. I think
Yeah.
my memory serves G. And then
right, yeah.
Castle. I need a sound effect that's like Castle. This one is Hikaru saying take, but it's really so quiet.
It does sound like Hikaru, yeah?
Yeah, I'll have to turn it up for the next stream. All right.
Hikaru. Hey, have you heard of the poker player Doug Polk?
No.
So he's he's pretty good at poker, and he makes YouTube videos. And when he talks, his speech pattern is a lot like Hikaru.
Interesting.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like Hikaru in the voice, but the way he talks and his sentences and when he pauses and stuff like that.
Are they
it's
instructional?
Some of them are. Some of them, yeah. I learned a lot from his. I would say I learned a lot from his videos.
I might have to. I'm completely self-taught as it remains right now, except for
Yeah.
the few
No,
bits
dude,
you've
you need
given
to
me.
be watching YouTubes of poker if you want to learn about that stuff. Doug Polk is pretty good at explaining that kind of stuff. But anyways, you should watch him anyway just to see what I'm saying about his speech pattern compared to Hikaru.
Hikaru's very
Tell me it doesn't
distinctive.
remind you of Hikaru. Just tell me it doesn't.
I'll let you know.
That's the challenge.
All right, that would be my homework.
Okay.
So, all right, move 21 is Knight D1, and
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So it had to be that night.
mystery solved. Another
Yeah.
sound thing I need. Rook captures C1, Knight C1, Rook C5, Knight
Bishop C5 probably.
probably,
Yeah.
Knight D3, Rook D8, Knight B2,
Oh, it still didn't tell me.
Knight
which
E4,
one. Okay.
King E2, Rook on D. Wait, no, Rook to D2 check.
Okay, so look, you didn't tell me which knight, and I guessed the wrong one. It was this knight that went back, right?
Yeah, this is why I can never plug in my own games, because I can't guess.
Because here you said, well, I guessed the normal one, but then he played this crazy one because he played Rook D2.
Well, he was 7 or 8 years old. Oh, spoiler alert. He was 7 or 8 years old. I think. I
Okay.
cannot gauge children's ages.
But I just expected the other one because that's obviously more normal. Oh, but maybe the pawn was hanging. I didn't notice. Yeah, see, look, he wanted to defend his pawn. So he's right. Yeah, he's right. No, his position's bad, yeah. His position's terrible here. His position's really bad. I mean, he should probably go here. But we'll analyze that later.
Yeah, sorry, we're getting distracted.
Yeah, that was kind of my bad.
20, no, it's
Really.
24 was
I
Knight
should've
B.
figured that out.
Knight B squared. Knight E4.
Rook D2 check.
Okay, perfect. King E3.
That's illegal. Your bishop's here. King F3 maybe?
Yes, it's King F3.
Okay, alright.
Thank God you're here. And then Knight captures F2.
Uh-huh.
Knight captures F2. Rook captures
no.
B2.
Wait, you didn't take F2 check? Well, maybe it was King E1. Did he play King E1?
Maybe. No, he did not
You
play
played
King
King
E1.
here. And then you took B2? Instead of F2 check and then B2?
No, I did F2 check.
Yeah, there's no way. I knew you did F2 check. And then his king moved somewhere else.
Yeah, was it E3?
No, it could be G3 or E4.
Probably E4.
Okay, and then you took this. Then what's the move after Rook B2?
After Rook captures B, Rook C1?
Yeah, this makes sense. All right,
Okay,
just
good.
keep it going.
Bishop D2 check? Or is it Rook D2 check?
No, it could be Rook E2 check, but it could be that the king is on a different square.
I bet it's Rook E2 check.
Yeah, okay.
And then King D3?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, Bishop captures C1. BX
No.
C1.
So it was Bishop E3 somehow. His king, did it go up here?
I feel like
Oh, I know what happened. Here, he played this. And then you played here.
Yes, that
And then
looks
you
right.
played here, and then you took this. And then he took... Did you trade rooks?
No, I had a Rook at the end, for sure.
Oh. Well, what did he play after Bishop E3 check? Tell me what he... Just look at the score sheet and tell me
Bishop
what it was.
E3 check. His King D3, Bishop C1, Knight D1.
King D3, you say?
It says king D3 is with 29, move 29 says.
And then bishop C1, what's the next one?
Then bishop knight D1?
Knight D1?
King D1 maybe? Maybe I mixed up the
How
N.
could it be king D3 and then king D1?
You're right, it can't.
You can't do that.
It says ND1.
Okay, so forget that for a second. Look right here at the board.
Okay.
Do you think he attacked your rook? Or he let you take his rook for free? You would remember he hung his rook and didn't go here.
I think he let me take his rook for free.
Because I think this position happened. He could have played king G3.
He definitely let me take the rook, so he didn't.
But he could go here attacking your rook. That's
He
the
didn't.
thing.
He didn't. He
But he
screwed up.
could do that, right?
Right. He should have done that.
Yeah, but do you remember during the game, oh, he should do this, and then he didn't? That's what I'm asking you.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah. So, okay, good. Then we're on the same page. I don't know what king move he played. Maybe G3.
Yeah.
You're saying his king was on D3, so he might have played king E3. Bishop takes.
That is king E3. That's a little E. That's not a C.
I mean king E4, anyways. To D3. But maybe it's king E4 to D3.
Well, after this, he goes to C2. King C2.
Okay. So after king D3, what do you play? Rook E1?
After king D3, where'd I go? Oh,
You told me it was king
bishop
D3.
captures C1?
But then he would have taken your... No, you already took there. And then it does say knight D1. It does say fucking knight D1.
I was focused really hard on winning, which, oh man, I can't wait to tell you.
He can't have I guess he does still have his knight. You never took this. Oh, I know. You took this without taking F2.
Yep, that looks right.
You took this without taking F2.
Yes.
And then so he does have a knight.
And then I think he just gives me that knight.
And then does he play rook at C1?
Yes.
And then so you could take this with check.
Yep, bishop D2 check. Yep, that's right.
Rook,
and then
no, this is rook takes F2 check. Did you?
Well, that's what I messed up. It says
bishop D2 check.
Yeah, but it should be rook. Wow.
It should be rook takes F2 check. That's a different square and piece. That's not likely.
But I think that's what.
You think that's what happened though?
Yeah, because he has to. He moves the king to D3. But hold on, it would be.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely wrong. That didn't happen. I think you did play bishop D2 check, bro.
I really wanted to ask him if I could take a picture of his score sheet because towards the end I just stopped but I was in a winning position and it was just a matter of time, and I was just focused, so I just started making random
it seems like you're totally winning there. So you won anyways.
Yeah,
That's what
I
ended up
won.
happening?
And before I started the game, I circled black wins on my score sheet. Okay, so first of all, Tyler was there and his girlfriend was there, and I was sitting right next to Tyler's girlfriend. She was. I actually thought I was gonna play her at first because I met her outside. I was running late. I ran in, and Tyler's like, "Wait, and I was like, you know.
Hey, Dean's here.
Hey, Dean fell asleep. Hey, Dean, welcome. Good morning. First of all, and you're just in time. I'm starting the story of my game. But will you let me know a couple things? One, the sound, if you can hear the Wolfgang Mozart. How these sound.
I'm a chess fucking master.
That blunders a king.
All right, and I won't play it all out. It is good. Just let me know at your convenience how the sounds.
So, anyways, let's go through the game, huh? You had black, and then it was like this.
But wait, can I finish this preface?
Right.
So, I'm trying to show off, right? Because I'm sitting next to her, right? So I'm trying to be funny. So I circle black wins before we start, and the kid sees it. And then he asked me, he's like, "What's your rating?" And I was like, he's like, "Wait, why'd you do that?" I just I'm feeling confident. He's like, "What's your rating?" And I was like, 500. And he's like, "What's your rating on chess.com?" I was like, 1,000. And he smirks.
Humble brag.
He smirks.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm 1,600." And I was like, "Well, then this should be easy for you." But I'm feeling pretty good. I've been getting chess lessons.
Yeah. Yep.
And
somewhat.
So may the best man win.
Right.
And then we started off, and then he said right before we started, he was like, "I can't tell if you're kidding or not." Because I told him a pretty low rating, but then I was really confident when I circled the black circle. So I think I got in his head.
But I told you before the game, didn't I, that you should just win?
Right.
That's why. Yep.
Best
I
advice.
actually triggered this series of events.
Best advice ever. I recommend this guy.
You'll win, and then you'll win.
So and then going into the game, this is how it goes. We start off with the E4.
Attitude is everything. Now he obviously should do this.
Yeah, he really threw me off with C.
You should obviously, and then you go here. Don't take it, right? Go here. You know this one? You know it like this? Because you don't want to play queen takes the knight c3, bro.
Right.
But here you can take it back. You can take it back all the time, no problem, right? Because they can't defend with the pawn. And then you'll be in an isolated queen pawn position. most likely.
which I would have loved, but that's
Yeah.
super not.
So
what,
you've had that before?
I've had you have over like online games. I've done the Caro for a
okay.
while.
Yeah, cool, awesome. But yeah, this is like a joke ass move. Now, okay, like this move's a little committal. Like maybe you can get away with it, but like knight c6, there's no problem with that.
What about e6, my other candidate move?
Well, that blocks your bishop.
Okay, but
See, knight c6 gives nothing away. You play knight c6 all the time. Why would you ever not play knight c6? You'd rather go here, this shit ass square.
no, that's a terrible move.
No way, right? So you're
Yeah.
always gonna go here. Yeah, that's the right move then. That's the most flexible move, like the normal move. But maybe you can get away with this. I don't know. Let's see. The engine might say that's fine. Yeah, see, it's equal. Although you should probably be a little better.
Thanks,
Right.
engine, for having my back.
But d4, it likes d4. I mean, yeah, you can play that if you want a weird structure. You got a really weird structure in the game.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, he wanted you to play d4. So you did X-clam.
I did what clamp?
X-clam. E-X-C-L-A-M. X-clam.
Oh, E captures.
No, I'm saying that's a good move.
Oh,
That's
thank
an
you.
X-clam.
Oh, the notation.
Yes,
Exclamation.
yeah,
Okay.
That was the only good move.
Thank you.
It said that, see, look, your move was the best. The second best move, I mean, it was significantly worse, but very precise move.
I took a long think on that one.
Nice, nice. Time well spent, perhaps. But the game does get sharp here. Then, here's like, one of your biggest problems. Is that, you're doing a bunch of crazy stuff instead of, like, getting your pieces out.
But now, just the pawn was a good move. That wasn't the crazy stuff.
Well, this move wastes the tempo.
Oh, but D4. So D4 was good. D3.
D4 doesn't waste the tempo because they have to move their knight. They can't develop. So it doesn't cost you a tempo to play that move. You see what I mean?
Right.
They can't develop. But here, it doesn't force anything. I mean, that's a very strange move.
I was worried about the knight attacking the pawn, but I see
It's
now
protected.
that it was, yeah.
I mean, I still would play knight c6. That's
Man.
what it plays.
I wonder how long it takes me to play
And
knight
A6.
C6.
Also, you could play a6, but maybe queen a4.
Yeah, that would be scary.
But then knight c6 after that. That's okay. That's okay. That still attacks the knight because your rook's defended after knight c6, and you defend your pawn. So that would be perfect. That would be great. I'd love that. But let me tell you something though. Like, what is your bishop doing here? I wouldn't want your bishop there, in this structure. Like, well, maybe I would later, but I'd rather have any other move. I'd rather have already had knight c6.
So the reason I
would
moved
rather
the
had any
bishop
other.
was because I really wanted to play e6. That's the move I wanted to play, but I
Right,
didn't want
right,
to
right.
trap the bishop.
No, I understand. You're right. But one thing about holding back that bishop move, let me tell you something about it, is that if they play knight f3, then you can go up and pin the tail on the donkey.
I love doing that.
Yeah, I
love
know.
doing
I knew
that,
you'd love
yeah.
that. I knew you'd love that one. So it's more flexible to keep the options open. Yeah, it's more flexible to keep the options open. No, hold up. Sorry, I skipped ahead. But d4 was good because it didn't lose a tempo. That's what I liked about it. This was probably wrong, I guess, but it's complicated.
It is sharp. It's sharp
This
cheddar.
was ridiculous.
Okay,
Don't play
I
this
see that.
ridiculous ass move. Develop your pieces, bro.
Is chess.com going to call that a blunder? Are they going to use the B word?
I mean, I'm surprised it's not losing, but I guess it'll be a question mark. It'll be a single question mark.
I'll take my scarlet letter.
Yeah, that's the right move. Now you have to defend two things.
Yes, there's only one way to do that.
Shwang.
There's maybe another way. Let's see what happens.
Your move doesn't defend both things. Your move hung a bishop.
It did. That was my first blunder of the
He's
game.
losing.
This is when I thought I was going to lose after this happened, but I didn't give
hold
up.
on a minute. Like, you gotta defend better than that. It's one tactic. You can't defend one thing. It's the first time that he even threatened anything. You're
That's
telling me you
true.
can't. This is too hard for you.
I
Crazy.
might have been overthinking. It might have been a nerves thing.
Right.
It was bad for sure, but
because you know that you could play that move. You know you could find that move. That's
I
what
didn't.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
You should have found that one. Because you knew he would take your bishop, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I knew that was a blunder after I did it, and he got all giddy, the little bastard.
Wait, so did you see or not see that he could take your bishop?
No, I saw it after I moved. I was like, oh shit.
After knight c6?
Yes. After I moved and plugged in.
So, okay, then you can't see queen d7 because you didn't know you had to defend this.
That's where you get like post-nut clarity with your chess move. Like right after you hit the clock, it's like all of a sudden you see the perfect move and why what you did was
How
absolutely
fast did
wrong.
you play that move?
I should have written these and made some little notes. That was a decent. It was at least 30 seconds, which is
Okay. I mean, that's
long
okay.
for me.
Yeah.
Playing too
Well,
quickly
yeah.
is a problem.
No, I mean, you saw this was hanging, but then you didn't see what else was hanging.
Now what about
He's also attacking this.
E6 wouldn't have worked because that wouldn't have protected against the attack. Yep, I got it.
That would have been horrible because then he forks your ass too at the end. Like even if you defend with your knight, well, that's even hanging the knight. But never mind that because queen takes rook, queen takes queen, knight check takes the queen.
Yeah, I was
See what I'm
definitely
saying?
watching out for the queen
Yeah.
b7 tactic.
But again, you gotta look wider. Look at like more options.
It
Don't
takes
just-
I blundered my
Yeah.
only developed minor piece.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and the bishop is loose here.
Don't do that at home,
The
kids.
bishop is loose here, and it came back to haunt you. Now he's busted.
And I still have one developed minor piece. It's like when you murder a murderer, the number of murderers in the world remains the same. Quote Batman.
Is that true? Wow.
No, but Batman said
No,
it.
but if I murder more than one person, then I'm still one murderer.
Right, yeah, so mathematically you can get it to work in your
Right,
favor
right,
if you
right,
really
totally.
if you
Yeah,
really try.
totally. So alright, what about here? That's alright. That's a blunder. He missed that you could fork him.
Which didn't I do that?
Well, you played here first, which now he could get out of the fork with this check, I guess. Yeah. That loses a pawn, but then he can get out of the fork next turn. So this was a mistake, technically. Because he can give up a pawn to not get forked. Whereas now he can't avoid losing a piece.
Dean
He has
says
to lose a whole piece.
LPDO.
Loose pieces drop off.
Oh, loose pieces drop
Yeah.
off, man.
Classic.
What a fun way to call me stupid. I love it. Thanks, Dean. Appreciate you tuning in.
But he's right, you gotta care more about your loose pieces.
Totally barbaric. That's wizard's choice.
That's good. That was a good timing for that.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to get really good, like a disc jockey.
Totally. Yeah, like Weenie in the Butt.
Yeah.
From the Family Guy. But yeah, no, see how this would have... he had a loose piece as well. I would consider a piece that's attacked and defended once the same number of times. It could be 10 times. That's a loose piece to me. And this is why he lost material. Because his bishop is loose. And then you fork him. Which you did do, next turn. So you always have to watch out for your loose pieces.
Hold on, excuse me. How is the bishop hanging? Because if I take with the queen, he takes my queen.
That's different. Hanging is different than loose. A loose piece is one that, like your bishop. Here. Your bishop is loose. And the knight. These are pieces that are just out there not being defended.
So am I correct to say that hanging means it's defended but not by enough people?
Hanging means that the opponent is threatening to take it and win material.
I didn't realize there was a distinction between hanging and loose. God, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, totally. No, yeah, a hanging piece or hanging material means that they're threatening immediately to take it. You have to defend it. Like when he played queen f3, now your bishop is hanging, and b7 is hanging. So you have to play queen d7 to protect against both your hanging material.
Wow, I'm really glad I learned that. God, how embarrassing. Man, before I did something really embarrassing at the chess club, right?
But yeah, these two pieces, by the way, this pawn and this bishop, they're loose. They're undefended. So bishop f5 undefended it. And then your opponent forked it.
But they're not hanging because they're not yet. Now they're hanging
right,
because
right.
now they're being attacked.
So yeah, you have to notice that things are hanging, but you also have to notice that they're loose.
And you should know the difference between those two things if you ever want to crack 1,000 in chess.
Totally. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta notice when that stuff's hanging and loose.
I want a sound thing that says, like, hot tip, or write that down, or I don't know. I've got big dreams, but this thing takes a long time to customize. It's cool. You customize everything. Colors, lights.
Looks great.
But yeah, it's very time consuming.
It looks awesome. It's got all these dials and like 8 buttons
It's
and
really
then all
fancy.
these touchscreen buttons.
Yeah.
And then it looks like, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick with it. Knight c3, and then he let you fork him again. That's polite. I like when I miss a tactic or I do something and then they could stop the tactic, but then they just let me do it.
He was a good kid, yeah.
Yeah. Now who's smirking? Then I was shocked he played here. I had already pre-moved king e2. And then what kind of crackhead takes this? I know you wanted this pawn, okay? But develop your goddamn pieces.
I scored 1 point with that slick maneuver, and I was patting myself on the back.
That is not that good, okay? You need to develop your pieces. How can this be wrong? I mean,
we talked about that last week.
Yeah,
I didn't learn my lesson.
Yeah, instead you're like, oh, I'll not develop and take a pawn. I'll take the worst bishop that ever lived. And look at this knight, dude. This knight is a beast. Yeah, look at this knight, though. Look at that. You can't even get a better piece than this.
He is beautiful. I should trade him for their undeveloped rook that's trapped.
Bishop. And it develops his rook, too. You traded away his piece that can't move and developed his other piece for the best knight that's ever lived.
Do you want to know my thought process?
I want a free pawn. That's
also, it was pinning the knight there because if he moved it, my rook on c8 would slide on down to that nasty check.
I see.
That was also...
But I mean, he's got knight e2. I mean, he's got 100 moves there. Knight ge2 like he played, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Or even rook d1 is okay. Like, what's wrong with rook d1 in that position? Do you have a trick there? You know, after takes, queen takes, rook d1. I guess queen takes b2 you wanted.
That would, yeah. But yeah, I see. So moving, developing the bishop with the knight.
Yeah, develop your knight with a tempo like crazy, dude. I would never do this. It says you're still better, but you were like totally winning. Look. This would be a double question mark.
Oh, I hate double question marks.
Yeah, this would be a double question mark. I gotta give it a double question mark.
Oh man, that feels so bad. I need to sound something, or really sound that makes me feel really shitty for when I do that, stuff like that.
But you overvalued the pawn and didn't understand how good your knight was.
And it was the exact thing you told me last week not to do.
Right. So don't do what Donnie Don't does.
What?
Check. That's from The Simpsons.
Oh, I feel bad missing a Family Guy. I could miss. I shouldn't miss The Simpsons.
Yeah. It was like about knife safety, I think.
Shame.
Check is crazy. He should take a free thing. Which he attacked that earlier, but he forgot. You guys both forgot about that. That was way too long ago. Just letting him take your stuff. I mean, I guess that's alright. But yeah, look, remember when it was like this? You know, now if he takes, your rook isn't hanging. I mean, he could take. Yeah, he could take. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, look at that. Just develop. Look at this. You're roasting his ass. Don't you know the game Some Old Strong Dude versus NN? You know? Like Morphe. You heard of Morphe.
Paul Morphe, yeah.
Or what about, like, Alyekin?
Don't know that one. Is he a Pokemon?
No, but my student was telling me about how there's a game where you go around and say, you call people a thing that's either a Pokemon or a medicine, and then they have to guess, is it a Pokemon or is it medicine?
So, like...
But I would crush at that game, because I know all the Pokemon.
You know even the new ones, don't you? Because we've talked about them before.
I'm behind. I didn't really like this generation that much, so I haven't been following it.
We'd make a good team, because I've taken a lot of drugs.
Well, I know the start of the generation, but not the DLC.
Just kidding, Mom. That was a joke.
But yeah, anyways, in these old-ass games... What about, like, Anderson? You heard of Anderson or Blackburn?
Anderson Cooper?
No.
I don't know Blackburn.
Man, you don't know like any
Magnus Carlsen? No, I don't know. I haven't studied the old. I haven't gotten to that.
What about like Lasker? Tell me you know about... No fucking way you don't know about Lasker.
The name kind of sounds familiar.
Are you fucking kidding me? That is crazy.
I know Beth Harmon.
Right, exactly.
And
you
Mr.
know
Scheibel?
fictional people.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
He's the old man that teaches Beth Harmon chess in the basement.
Oh, I remember that.
I need him saying, you resign
now. He's kind of a cool dude. He kind of
cool.
behaves like I do.
He got mad when she didn't resign after she had her queen.
Fucking resign. Actually, I don't get mad about that as much as like a draw offer. Don't even offer me a draw.
You get mad at the offer? I like it. It flatters me. It flatters me.
You punk ass bitch. Yeah, but I'm way better than them. So you could see how it's insulting to me.
Yeah.
See.
Okay, I can see that. I just don't know. I've yet to encounter somebody that I'm way better than, so I've never been able to put myself into that position.
Right. Don't ever offer a draw. That's a good lesson. Don't do that. Just play until you win or lose. Or draw, but you won't draw.
I won't offer a draw. I won't accept
Never offer or accept a draw.
But I like it. It's like getting hit on by a gay guy, right? You know, it's like it doesn't really do anything for me, but it kind of, because I'm not going to accept it, but like it feels like I'm not going to accept it, but it feels nice. It feels nice.
It's flattering.
You don't, you're scared you're not going to come out on top. take that back to the gay guy metaphor. You're scared you're not going to come back on top, and you would rather just...
That was good.
Yeah, that was okay.
Full circle
I'm
there.
trying to beat your shoot the black pieces joke from last week.
Oh, good luck.
It's been getting a lot of buzz about that.
You're just gonna
joke.
have to like have a good volume of jokes.
Keep
You know what
throwing
I mean?
spaghetti at the wall until something...
Yeah. And then like when your average joke is like really good, then it'll eventually overtake a great joke.
Maybe.
Anyways, so and in all those games, those guys are like developing all their pieces, you know, and then the opponent like takes a pawn and then gets fucked up. You know, you gotta play like that. Develop your pieces, give up a pawn, and then the guy's got his king here, the knight, bishop can't move, your knight's the best. You're totally roasting him.
Develop
That's
your
how you do
pieces.
it. That's how you do it.
Don't
Like,
give up your... Is that Jordan Peterson's 12 rules for life? Develop your pieces. Don't give up your pawns. Stand up straight. Clean your room.
Is that it?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Jordan Peterson. I just know enough to mock him.
I only have seen like clickbait videos about like I haven't watched them, but I saw the title.
I think clean your room's good advice if that's actually one of his rules. I don't practice it obviously, but
One reason you should be playing with the initiative, by the way, is that the position is wide open. There are no pawns in the center, so the value of a tempo is even greater.
interesting. Is that always true for open positions?
Yeah. Like in a more closed center, like a typical advanced caro, when the pawns are like that, and there are pawns there, then losing a pawn would be ill-advised if you're only going to gain a tempo or two.
You said that like a lawyer.
It would be ill-advised.
As your attorney, I cannot advise you to lose that pawn.
But it would be less, it would be, you'd be disincentivized to give up a pawn for a tempo or two. But in an open center, it's more valuable because your pieces can create threats more easily. So each tempo is more valuable in that way.
Would you
overwhelm the opponent?
In the classical variation of the Caro-Kann, would you consider that an open center?
Right, that's a good example of a semi-open center where both sides each have one pawn.
And the close would be something like like the Queen's Gambit.
It would be like this with the closed center here, like with
Just
the
like
4 pawns like this.
Okay, yeah, the 4. That's
with D4 and E4, E5.
some Gambit
like
unaccepted.
an advanced caro.
Ah,
It's generally like this. And at a high level, the advanced caro is by far the most common. So you see a lot of GM games in the advanced caro.
Also, at the 1000 level on chess.com, the advanced caro is by far the most common. So
you'd say that?
Yeah, you would say, absolutely. And I can speak with authority on the kinds of caros you see at 1000 on chess.com. Because that's what I play.
I believe you.
That's what I play.
If there's one thing it's that specific thing.
Yes. And a smattering of other Excel things that I'm really good at. I always say at work that there's 3 things I'm good at. And one of them is cleaning and transforming data in Excel. And then people always say, what are the other things? And I just kind of wink at them and walk away. I'm developing a little bit of an aura of mystery.
Is that right?
Well, I think so. Or either that, I'm going to get an email from HR soon.
Right. I was like, this sounds problematic.
Winking is not appropriate in workplace settings. Should we do some puzzle games, or should we play some poker?
I mean, we're not even done with this game, analyzing it.
You're right.
We're only about halfway through.
Yeah, I haven't even started winning yet.
You were winning, but then you did this
but
terrible decision, and I yelled at you for 20 minutes about it.
That's right.
I think that's the appropriate amount of time, though.
So we can move on?
Yeah.
All right, it was
you
painful.
checked, which is obviously horrible, instead of free pawn. I mean, if he has to move his queen anyway, he might as well take a free pawn, right?
That was a good move, right?
Rook c6 seems okay.
Or creative, at least. It was creative.
Right, I would expect the queen to block, because that's the least awkward move, but yeah. If there's no problem with it, do it. b3, a nonsense move. I guess he didn't want you to take. b5, great. Queen trade.
Yes, and
move.
I did, yeah, I accepted it, because it was best, best for me, don't you think?
I mean, you're just totally winning here.
Because with his rook trapped on h1, and he can't castle.
Right, and you have the initiative. Now, you didn't play this accurately. This would have been a sweet move. And then he can never protect his rook. He's permanently pinned when he plays rook c2, the forced move. In fact, you could just immediately win.
I don't, though.
Game over. I'm just saying, this is the tactic. This is the tactic you missed. Bishop a3, threatening the rook, he has to play rook c2 protecting, right? And then b4 winning the piece, because it's a pin he can't get out of. He can get out of the pin with the rook on c1. He can defend his rook with the knight, you know. But on c2, he can't defend it with his knight, so he's done for. He's done in this town.
Yeah, and if I had spent my time asking myself all those questions I promised I was going to ask myself before every move that I never actually asked, you know, like checks, captures, threats, and then
exactly.
and after, you know, if I take that, what would the board look like, and what would that do, and where would this piece be?
I mean, did you even consider this move?
At one point I did, but I thought it was limiting the
no reason.
the value of the bishop, because I thought he would move his rook.
Right,
I didn't see the value in that, and then all of a sudden my bishop's on a much less good bisexual line.
No, but this is good anyways, just never mind the tactic, to even uncoordinate the rooks. You know, now he can't get out of the pin after rook c2 because his rooks are not protecting each other. You know, I assume he's going to play king e2.
Why wouldn't I just play the rook on that same file, just on one, someplace else?
What?
Like, if I play bishop a,
Yeah.
yes, then why not? He just moves his rook to the left or the right. Oh yeah.
That's the deal. Yeah, a loose knight. It's a loose knight. You don't even care about that. You know,
I'm like
who cares
blinded
about
by.
this
I'm
loose
blinded by
knight?
the night.
Seriously.
Got wrapped up
That's
like a douche in the middle of the night.
Yeah, a great song. A
Yeah.
great song. You know who wrote that song?
Was it Kesha?
It was Bruce Springsteen. I
Was
shit
it?
you not. Yeah. It was fucking Bruce Springsteen. And it's a cover of the Manfred Mann version.
Really?
Yeah, how crazy is that? The Bruce Springsteen version is terrible.
You were telling me some fun fact about Bruce Springsteen the other night, so you just
I'm
know
not
a lot.
a big fan of Bruce
No,
Springsteen.
you just know a couple of fun facts about the guy.
What else did I say about him?
Maybe you're just talking about him. Maybe it wasn't
If anything...
something about Born in the USA.
Oh, yeah, there's a lyric in there that sounds like Big Dick Daddy in the USA.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
every time I
Just
hear
as
it,
elegant
I
as-
think that's what it is.
That's right.
I swear to God, it sounds like Big Dick Daddy in the USA.
And
Dude, I swear to God.
now that you've
next
said
time
that,
you listen to it.
I'm sure it's all here now that
Yes.
now that you've said that.
Yeah, exactly.
The toothpaste doesn't go back in the tube. All right.
Anyways, but your move is still good in general. You developed with the tempo, you're using the dark squares, but this is a good move, even never mind the tactic, is my point, because you're trying to control the c-file. So that, you know, it stops his other rook from going to the c-file.
It's tactically ambitious.
Yeah, now you're looking real nice. Look at his
Yeah.
bitch ass. Look at his bitch ass going all the way back. This was a strange move, I have to say. I was kind of wondering if you didn't even play that move, but then when he played here, you played this, so then that made sense. You remember this happening?
I do, yes.
Yeah. I mean, this move is just like, what is it, random move day? Like, what are you talking about with this move?
What was I thinking of that move?
This makes no sense, this move. I guess you're anticipating here, but still you get
That I might have written that one down wrong, honestly.
But you act like you remember that he hit your bishop and you played...
Now that I do remember.
And then you pinned it, and then you saw you would take all that, probably.
Yeah.
I guess.
I just wish I could write these things down correctly. Next time I'm going to... Did I tell you he was crying at the end?
No, that is funny, though.
Yes.
Well, you did say that, but I thought you were joking.
No, he literally, as soon as we finished, so like, gosh, at one point I get up, I'm about to win, I promote a pawn to a queen, and then I blunder that queen, but like, whatever, because he's down to just a king.
Yeah.
So I've got like 5 pawns, so I promote another pawn to a queen, so it was a long process. And as soon as I finish, he shakes my hand, and then these big tears, like alligator tears form, and he's still quiet. He's not sobbing or making noise,
Right.
but just these big tears are falling down while we're setting up the pieces. And I was completely stoic. I felt bad. I didn't want to like rub any insult into his injury. Like, I know it's so uncharacteristic of me.
That is pretty funny,
I
though.
was like, thank you. Walked out, marked my one, winked at Yvonne, and I was out here.
But it's, it's good for him.
You're right. He needs to learn.
Yeah, you need to lose sometimes.
And I didn't. I wasn't.
Everybody
a dick.
has to lose sometimes. Even to low-rated players who play terribly. I like how your technique was horrible just to make him feel worse about losing to you.
He's sitting on a blue couch.
He's probably like, I can't believe I lost this duty on this queen to my king. I only have one king.
Wait. Where's the...
No, I would also cry. If I'm like, I can't believe I'm losing this fucking duty.
I had a kid cry once before at a blitz game that I beat him at in a blitz game, but this is the second. This is the second time. This one actually hurt. The blitz game didn't hurt because that kid was annoying.
No. I mean, obviously, it's not that big a deal. You know, for them to cry about it. I've had kids cry against me.
I've wanted to
You
cry.
know? Oh, definitely. I mean, I've seen adults cry. Definitely.
You invest a lot in a
Yeah.
classical game and just like sit there and go through it.
That's just the thrill of the game, you know.
Yeah.
And if it was if you didn't cry sometimes, it wouldn't be as good when you win.
Wow.
You know, it wouldn't be.
Very well said.
Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't affect the self to win or lose a game, so he'll be all right.
Yeah. Cheer up, kid. You'll get him next time.
Right now, it does like King E2. That's what I said he should play. I was arguing which knight move, and I was like, well, he should just play King E2. He's got to get his king out, his rook out, protect his knight. There's no tactical problem. Everything's on a light square.
Yeah, what did you
Remember-
play? King E1?
No, but remember we talked about everything on a light square?
Yes, we did.
It's a dark square bishop. He played this jank ass.
Yeah,
move.
that makes. It makes sense to my 1,000 mind to cover the
Right,
knight.
but now he's just getting F to D.
Yeah, he is. This part
And
was really
now,
fun
who
for
knows
me.
what happened here? Obviously, you should take this check, then take this.
Is that what? Well, so what did I write down? What,
You wrote down rook takes b2. Then
I guess
seems
maybe
like
it was.
he played rook c1, and then you played here anyway. So you both blundered again because his knight's hanging with check. Wouldn't he move his knight? Maybe he played knight d3 or something.
God, I can't believe I can't reconstruct this. What
But
a
if he played knight
schmuck.
d3, then you're like in trouble. Huh?
Maybe I took the F2 knight, not the B2.
And then he played here.
And then I took the knight on B2. That seems right.
That's the first thing I did. But then later in the annotation, it says he played knight d1.
Oh yeah, so
Remember?
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I think that you didn't do that.
All right. Well, I'll have to go use exposition for the rest of the story. But
Right.
yeah, I guess I told you guys what happened. It was long and brutal, but I ended up checkmating him with a queen on H2 and a rook on G1, I think, and then his king was on like H4. Actually, my rook was H2 and my queen was
So you had
G1.
a rook and pawns, and you were promoting the pawns. He had nothing.
Yeah, so I hadn't pinned. So
you
his
check and took, and then you had rook and bishop against nothing. Is that true?
I had rook and king, rook against just king.
But did you ever have rook and bishop against nothing like this?
No, it was wait, rook and bishop. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, rook and bishop against nothing.
Yeah, and then I blundered one of the pieces. I think I blundered the rook.
Yeah, that
And-
sounds about right.
Yeah, and then I
But then
promoted.
you were up a bishop and had all these pawns.
Yeah, and I promoted.
Wow, he must have really blundered all his pieces.
Yeah, he made some bad, and he would touch his thing and then go, "Oh fuck!" He didn't say fuck.
Right,
He was like,
right,
"Nine."
right.
And then he
He
would
had
sit
the
there with
bad
his piece on it because he had to move that piece.
That's
Also,
pretty funny.
several times he like moved it into check or made an illegal move, and I'd be like, "Dude," and I kept pointing.
Really? He
Yeah.
several times made an illegal move?
Yeah, like he didn't notice he was in check.
Wow.
It was each time it was he didn't notice he was in check and moved something else that didn't, or no, one time moved himself into. But anyway, I was like, "Get it together, man.
What the fuck
Is this the shit you're bringing to elementary school? Because this is not gonna cut it."
The bottom boards are just like, wow, they're crazy.
Yeah, Tyler was on board one, man. Would you'd be board one, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I'm like,
Why don't you ever do
600
the-
points higher rated?
Why don't you ever do the rated game? Is it boring or?
I mean, I'm usually teaching on. Is it Tuesday?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm teaching on Tuesday.
Actually, I know your schedule on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You were exactly teaching.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Well,
So,
I don't know. Dean doesn't
Well,
do it.
anyways, I don't know. I wouldn't just. I mean, I might do it, but.
Well, I'm there every
I don't
Tuesday,
care.
except last
Not
Tuesday when
much.
I fell asleep.
Anyways, yeah, nice job. You got him good. Good for you. You did good, kid.
Yeah, it's second win in a row, right? Because didn't I win? Or,
I don't know.
or was it win
I
live?
thought
Anyway.
you lost last time.
Okay, then I won two
And then you
times
won
ago.
2 times ago,
Yep,
yeah.
you're probably right. So we're trending.
But 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's right. That's what that's in the Bible, isn't it?
It is the Bible of Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. I don't get that reference.
Meatloaf is the song. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I don't know that song. I only know the I would do anything for Meatloaf.
You don't know. I want you. I need you. I need. But there.
Don't
ain't
sing
no
so well. I'm gonna get a
one-
copyright strike.
No, I was doing it a little bad on purpose. Come on.
Okay. I'm not classically trained in music. Only chess and poker and smoking Delta 8.
Totally legal thing to do.
I was gonna ask you a question about the so if I have this is a chess question.
Okay.
I was worried a little bit about stalemate. I had my rook on the second row and his king was on the first. if he's going left and right.
Well, you took all his pawns.
Yeah, I took all his pawns at one point, and I was only worried about the 3.
So, like, how an
repetition.
adult would win this is, like, I just move my king in and mate with the king, bishop, and rook. Then
I never have the king involved. I didn't want to get the grown-up involved. I didn't want to bring the king.
The king is the... What? Why not? The king, you should use your king. It's good.
I was honest. I knew I could promote to queens. I knew that was a sure fucking fired thing, and even if it was not elegant or graceful, I knew it would get me where I needed to go, and it would
But
get
isn't
those
this
tears.
way faster to just move your king right there? I mean...
Yeah, it is way faster.
Just move it up. I mean, you could promote, but it takes longer to take all the stuff. And then you could stalemate. You're like, I'm afraid of stalemate. How am I going to stalemate? I would never even think about stalemate. He can move all these pawns. He can move all these pawns. I don't take all the guy's pawns and promote to queens so I can stalemate. That's what
What's
a
the
4-year-old
difference
does.
between me and you?
That's
I
what
play like a 4-year-old.
does, yes. Yeah.
Hold on, but my question is, the repetition, 3 repetition. If
Yeah.
I'm making a bunch of different moves and he just does the same 3 moves, can that get triggered?
No.
Okay.
Because then on move 1 and 2 and 3, you could just go here and then there and back, and if your opponent doesn't take your knight, you claim a draw.
All right, that was a stupid question then, but that's what I was worried about. These are the
But-
things you worry about when you're
Right,
up.
right. Now I'll tell you how threefold repetition works. You never have to worry about it again. It's the exact same position 3 times.
What if it's a transposition? Because transpositions are positions.
Yes, the exact same position 3 times. It could happen on turn 10, turn 30, and turn 40. If it's the exact same position, and it needs to be the exact same person to move.
Oh,
It
that's
needs
a
to be
good
like white-
distinction.
yes. And also, the right to castle matters. So if you move your king back and forth, it's a different position.
And you're saying it could be at any point in the game, so one could happen to move 5, and then one on move 25, and one on 36.
Exactly.
But it's pretty rare, right?
Well, usually it just happens back and forth by perpetual check. That's the most common. The queen and king just move back and forth, and then usually people just agree to a draw before that. But it can happen. In fact, I drew against a very high-rated player, and I knew it was threefold repetition, and the moves were very far apart. It was like move 36, 38, and then 48.
This is on the board?
Yeah, and then I looked at my notation, and I replayed the game in my head from that point, and then I noticed that it's the exact same position, and then I said, I'm going to play this move and claim a draw, and then he's like, what are you talking about? My opponent's like 2,400, and he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's a threefold repetition, and then we got the director over, and
You're
we,
like,
and we looked at it, yeah,
check
we looked at it
please.
for a long time. We kept looking at it, and then the director's like, yeah, it's threefold, and then we drew.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck you. He was like slightly better. He was just squeezing me the whole game, and then I was like, it's a draw.
I guess knowing, like, looking for that and knowing when it happens and then calling it out is definitely, do you need the light? Yeah. Is, I mean, that's a skill. That's, like, another part of chess, like, clock management almost even, you know?
Well, you have to have good awareness of the situation.
Situational awareness is a good word, is a much more succinct way of saying that than the bumbling mess
Yeah.
that just came out of my
I mean, I think you got the point.
Peabody pudding lips. I decided I want to win a Peabody one day. Can you win a Peabody for Twitch streams or YouTubes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally.
I want to win a Peabody. That's my dream.
So what did you want to do now? Did you want to maybe you could do more puzzles or
I
play
would.
some?
I do like
Blitz?
Puzzle Battle. Or some Blitz. Let's do. How about a couple 10-minute rapid games?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, and then here you can get this guy going when you're ready for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what a great host you are.
You know.
It's worth all this chess lesson, huh?
Yeah, exactly. It's people helping people. I hope the audio's good.
That's what socialism's all about.
God, I love socialism, don't you?
I
Just
mean, I
kidding.
do, but you saying it like that makes it seem like we have it. And the by the way, all these attack ads on Biden, they're like, Biden's gonna make it fucking socialist time in the U.S. And then it didn't happen. You know?
The attack
Come
ads
on.
are complete bullshit.
Yeah, I was just like, please God, let this be true. Although I knew it wouldn't be, of course. I mean, he's a capitalist.
The thing they were threatening, you were like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Right, exactly. I was like, come on, please.
Wait, if I take, then he'll take back, and then he's in a much better position than I am. So, and this is already defended, so I'm just gonna do something crazy, but no, he'll just attack that. Let's do this.
I like that.
Barbaric.
That is totally
Wizard's
barbaric.
chess.
That's wizard's chess. what's this guy? 1014, 964. Yeah. So yeah, forgot. I was like really, 1,000 was a big deal to me.
Yeah. And look, and your opponent that you played today was like 1600, so he would wipe the floor with this guy.
I should have asked him what his chest. Oh no, I should not have done that. Would have been. Dean says never play F3 or something.
Never play F3.
Yes, you're right. That's another sound thing I need. I need just like Dean saying it. Just Dean saying like never play F3.
Why not have the auto robot do it? You know.
What auto robot?
You have a voice that's like that. It's like it's like an AI voice. It's a man. It's like a British man. One of your things is like that.
Oh, just one of the soundboards is the British
Yeah.
man talk. Oh yeah, it's what I just downloaded a bunch of them. I didn't like get to pick what they said.
I see. I misunderstood there.
I went to soundboards.com, I think,
Mhm.
or did the DuckDuckGo for soundboards, and then
DuckDuckGo, huh? You're a DuckDuckGoer?
I am a DuckDuckGoer, and I use Proton. I like my privacy.
What is Proton?
It's an email service that's big on
Oh yeah,
end-to-end.
I know about it. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I've abandoned Gmail completely and fully embraced the
good.
Proton ecosystem. Gmail sucks. It kind of always sucked. Why does everyone...
I have Gmail. I don't like it.
Is it my move? Oh,
it
shit.
Is your move. It is your
Wow. I need to defend. Let's do that. Because I like taking queens and taking away his castling abilities when I can.
move. Okay.
Excuse me. He's
My voice is kind of hoarse from talking all day.
How many lessons did you give?
Just 4. It wasn't that bad. But
I-
4 is still kind of tough, even.
It's so cool of you to come over and give me bonus number 5.
Oh no! I mean, this is It's like if every, if you do what you love, you don't work a day in your life.
That's right. Henry Ford. That was pretty funny. I like that joke.
That was good.
I wish I could attack more. Oh, if it's hanging. Hold on. But would Spencer tell me to develop and not go for pawns? Hold on. This feels like something we've talked about. I can't help myself.
The center pawns are pretty valuable, right?
And it puts the horse, the knight, in the center.
Yeah, it puts the horse on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
I'm trying to think of a funny way to joke about Buffalo Bill's name, and I got nothing. Dang it, bail. I'm using my joke bail card. That's a thing I just made up. Alright. Think Park. Now this is not double attack, so now I did that.
Hanging pawn. There you go. You picked that up. Look at that. You taking pawns and developing. Definitely improving the situation.
Thank you, Spencer. It feels good to be appreciated.
Your opponent's playing way too fast. I mean, they only used like 1 minute up to this point for 10 moves, and they were out of theory like on move 3.
They do that quite often
Yeah,
at
that's
this
way
level.
too fast. Yeah, I mean that's great. On move 3, they didn't know what to do, and they're
Alright,
well.
this
I
is
guess
fine.
it's 10-0, so I don't know.
Take. Yeah, this is fine.
I mean, maybe it's okay.
I hope it's okay. Let's
No,
Magnus.
I mean their time usage.
Oh. I see what's going on here. Actually, I don't think I care about that, because actually, let's just do. Yes.
Costly?
Yeah. Kind of scary too. I didn't check like everything, and those are the moments where I blunder pieces. Some healthy practice here. Which pieces are loose or hanging? This night. I wonder if that's what Dean's talking about. I didn't see when he said that. Thank you, Dean.
Yeah, he's right. Just try to keep identifying loose pieces and hanging pieces.
So, cool, I'm not gonna do that right now because I think I got something better going on. But something better going on. Hold on, focus. I like this. Rook on the second is like my favorite thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, fuck him.
And then I
What
can
is he
bring
gonna
this
play
up.
next?
I have no idea. Something
Why not?
stupid, maybe.
Try to pretend you were him. What would you do? Yeah, that's what you would do, right? Hit your rook and defend. Whoa. He's getting crazy on you.
This is what I wanted to do anyway.
Yeah, fuck you. Right? Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. That's Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Carly Rae Jepsen.
No, it's a good band, actually. It's, Rage Against the Machine.
That's right. You know the first one I thought?
No, you said like Limp Bizkit.
Ah, you're right, yeah. You know way more music than I do.
That could be true.
Probably.
I mean, you know a pretty good amount of music, though.
Thank you. Let's see, if I do this, then I take... this is good. Let's do something like that. That was just a nervous random pawn move.
You hung your rook, bro.
Ooh.
You attacked your rook and you just hung it.
I might have smoked too much of the...
You didn't notice what was hanging, did you?
I didn't. Man, Dean... Did y'all end up taping up the green screen? Dude,
we nailed it up.
We used nails. We nailed it like a freshman sorority slut. Was that...
Nice. Nice bro moment.
High five, alpha male. I want to concede, but I won't. I was focused too much on my jokes. This guy doesn't know that I'm funny. I should get...
That's true. That's true. I mean, you should be getting time odds if you're making jokes.
Right.
Right.
Somebody called Danny Wrench or whatever. Is that his name?
Yeah, Daniel Wrench.
Yeah.
Just call Magnus, right? Is he in charge?
The CEO of Chess, Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, King Magnus. We call him.
Somebody referenced the CEO of Bitcoin the other day, and I think that's funny every time somebody does that.
Yeah.
It was on a scam subreddit, and somebody's like, "Oh, you got scammed? Just call up the CEO of Bitcoin and tell him to refund your," which is, ludicrous.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the CEO of Bitcoin's a woman, and she would never help anybody out.
Oh. I don't know anything about Bitcoin.
I don't know why I made an anti-women joke. That's not even like normally my.
Yeah, I respect all women.
Yeah, I'm just spouting stupid stuff, I guess.
JK, LOL.
Yeah, perfect. That's all I have to say. All right, yeah.
This is kind of tough. That was a good move your opponent played.
Yeah, I just
pinned
want
you too hard there.
I do want to see a real quick how
Rating
bad.
number. I want to see that. Oh, that wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah, one.
But obviously you hung the rook. That's what it was.
I was expecting a lot worse, honestly. Than
yeah, you hung the rook. That was all.
I need lose music. Yeah. I don't have it yet. Oh, I have that.
That's kind of like sounds cute.
Let's play to get me pumped. The win music.
Yeah, this is for the next game. Just don't hang your rook.
Oh, good white. I love white so much more than black.
The white is a lot easier to play. You get to move first. It's like way better.
What? That's wrong, dude. You're supposed to do e5. What? Is this French? Oh, I hate the French.
This is the French defense.
They all. I could just do my normal Roy Lopez stuff. God, they all sound like stupid French people.
Every game that I had in the French, when I was playing like between 2019 and 2022 or so, or 2021, I guess. Every game I had in the French with white, I won every single game. It's the only opening where I won every game against it.
Is it a bad opening?
No. But I even beat strong players like Deepak.
Ooh.
Yeah, I even beat Deepak. I beat other strong players too. Like, not that strong, but yeah, he was the strongest player I beat.
Deepak is the best player I think that's ever done. He's got the #1 puzzle rush on my account.
I even beat him in a blitz, even counting blitz games, by the way. I played tons of blitz games because I always played in that every week, on Friday.
The Friday tournament?
Yeah,
That's when I started playing chess at the club.
And so I played a ton of blitz games. Every time I got a French, I won.
I was just checking to see if Dean said anything.
It's not a bad opening, though. I never really had a lot of success with it as black.
I don't see it often, so when I do, I don't usually know what to do. And that
yeah, you've played horribly. Look at how bad your bishop is. It came in legally move. Like, what the fuck is that about? That couldn't be right, could it? You have to admit that has to be wrong.
I admit that is an illegal gray area.
Yeah.
Lukey Spooky, 974. Alright. I gotta win this. I don't want to tank my
trash. Rating. His name rhymes. Oh shit, that was a good move. Maybe he heard us trash talking. We're just kidding. Jeez.
Maybe he has some vibrator up his butt, and he's getting moves from old Magnus.
Right.
I'm
old Hans.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm coming out on top.
I figured
here.
That's what you meant.
Shit, am I coming out on top here?
Well, it looks like He counted all the way to 2.
Hold on. What about that? Oh, that hangs this bishop.
No, you're no pickle, but you can dance your way out of this.
You can dance if you want to.
That was a decent move, right? You stopped the losing of a piece. That's all you could have done. But your pawn structure is kind of shit tier.
The two vertical pawns. I heard that's not great.
Also, you have that isolated pawn too.
That's what this.
No, on D3, the one that's all by himself.
Oh, because he doesn't have anything on the C or the E file, right?
Right.
That's what makes it isolated.
Yeah.
It's a learning show.
Yeah, learning is fun. Because knowledge is power. Break it till you make it.
Good pawn break.
Pawn break.
Break it till you make it.
Always pawn break, I say.
Note to self: download a soundboard sound for "Break It Till You Make It" to play during pawn breaks. End note.
Good note, end note. That was good.
That's what really famous, or really rich, successful like CEOs in movies do.
Oh yeah, they have a little tape recorder.
And they make voice memos
That's
to
the way to
themselves.
do it.
I watch a lot of movies. And centralize my knights. That seems like a good move. I'm gonna do it.
I like it. Yeah, I like how you developed your pieces in Castle. That was like
All right,
cool.
this is loose or this is hanging. So
Yeah,
I'm
it
going
was
to
loose.
develop a piece and protect it.
Pretty sick. Pretty
Two
sick,
things
nasty
I like
move.
to do. Also, I got all these cool stuff back
Connected, yeah.
here. Yeah, he's probably gonna castle. That's what I would do if I were him.
He's probably gonna play Queen A5, hanging his queen.
That's what I would do if I were him. Yuck. I'll fucking do it again.
You're doing great. Just keep up the good work here.
Don't crumble into a house of losing.
Decent ass move, huh? Got that queen active.
Decent ass move is my middle name.
He took that quite
That's
an impatient kind of move. I mean, why would he do that?
Yeah, Lukey Spooky. He just excited to get
Maybe
work
he's got
started on
fun.
his Halloween costume.
Maybe, yeah, right. Because this seems like his time of year.
Absolutely. It's where the Luke does the spook. This would be a thing, because if he takes with the queen, why, gosh, I could take back with the horse. Quick analysis check to see if I'm doing something really stupid. All right, check cleared. I think. Oh wait, because
Yeah, you hung your bishop here, bro. You hung your bishop here, bro.
I did the check to make sure I wasn't doing anything stupid. Why
You
didn't it
didn't
work?
You didn't notice your bishop was hanging.
Oh.
Just like we were saying, you gotta find hanging stuff.
Check shouldn't have cleared. Yeah, Dean. That check should have bounced like a motherfucker.
Right.
I'm not playing. I used all of my. Oh, wait, is this a fork? That's a thing. Checking for. Yeah, that's probably good. Man, I'm gonna be a great chess player.
I believe in you.
Bros Frank
I do believe in
Abagnale.
you.
Catch me if you can.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I wouldn't have got that if you didn't say "Catch Me If You Can."
I love that movie slash book
Do you
slash
like
TED Talk.
Leonardo?
Love Leonardo. What is your thoughts on Leo?
He's alright.
This is a
He was
teaching
great
game.
in Django.
Yeah, he was.
He's really good in Django. That was probably his best performance. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. So I was also The Revenant. Obviously, his Oscar-winning performance was quite good.
I didn't see that.
It was
I haven't seen
long,
a
but
lot
it was a good movie. I'm a cinephile.
Yeah, right. I know you have a bunch of movies that you legally bought.
Thank you. Well, that's my lawyer. Right? He's giving you a thumb. He's like, gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, see, I'm on the ball with that kind of
Yeah. I just want to restart. Actually, I'm only 3 behind. I'm gonna play this out.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
Ah, dang it! All this. Go hook.
Yeah, he almost distracted you there with that one.
It's free. It's for me.
I take that freebie. Good thing you made Luft too. That's kind of nice. You know, you never have to worry about that.
Oh, I have to do that.
It's sad, but it's true.
It's sad, but it's true sometimes. Ooh, I should have done
This
that.
last
Should have done
time,
that.
too.
Quick, before anybody sees. You're 10 minutes. All right. Now, don't play some stupid French bullshit. Onyx Anderson.
Oh.
Wait, the Caro. Man, that's like what I do. So let's do the advanced variation, which involves that.
Oh yeah, like you said, the most common.
And then hold on, I know a trick maybe. I do this.
Okay. Yeah.
And if he doesn't do this, if he does this, which is what he wants to do,
This is topical anyway.
I get his fucking bishop, and it's mine. Hopefully the movie police don't do anything. Yeah, Dean, seriously, right?
C5. Huh? Okay.
It's not quite explosive. It's just bad. Dean, if the movie police come, I'm trying my best to throw you under the bus.
Have you seen C5 before in that position?
I don't. Not that I can recall.
Oh, okay. So you just instantly respond to a movie you've never seen? That's crazy.
Well, I thought I knew a trick. Where.
Yeah, but only when he plays E6. He played a different move that you didn't know. So you don't just instantly move.
But I was doing that funny bit while I was playing that I was trying to make people laugh.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I already forgot what it was.
I need to get my priorities maybe a little bit better, or not. Maybe this is perfect just the way it is. You know, if you want to get better at chess, go watch Gotham. All right. If you want to have a good time, join me here at the Red Couch. And if you're Richard, bring me your hard drive when you come visit next week, so I can copy your school files. I'm not. This is getting weird.
Is this getting weird?
It's getting weird.
That's a way of putting it.
It's gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this maybe. If it's not free, it's not free. Hey, then he's gonna wait. Let me think. If I do this, he's gonna protect it with one of these. That's good for me. See, I thought.
Yeah, that's a good move. Open file, right?
Classic case of releasing the tension there. At 11:47. Okay, he just said that. Yeah, release the tension.
I think he means where you hung your Jeep on.
Oh, Dean made it funny. That was good, Dean.
Yeah, he got you with that one. Classic Dean. Always busting balls.
He's such a ball. We call him the ball buster, you know. It's not.
Well, at least you got all your pieces out. You know, that was good.
Yeah, thank you.
And
You're so good at encouraging.
you are losing, though, but if your opponent makes some bad moves, you can just be right back in this.
You just hit me with a classic compliment sandwich. Do you realize that?
Oh, yeah, totally. I fit the critique in the middle.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
It's like, you're playing well. You are making some bad move though. But if you keep it up, I think you can win this. It's
Yeah,
like
totally.
slam
It's
bam.
true.
Thank you, ma'am. That is
It's all
I
true.
feel validated and I'm ready to get back in there. I don't like this guy being like Pinsky. I'm just gonna take it, man.
It's for me.
Yeah. Dean taught me that. Was the first person to teach me that, and that's probably the wisest thing Dean's ever.
I must have taught Dean that.
But it seems likely.
Because I was taught that by a friend in Michigan.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen it like on Reddit or anything. I think I've only ever heard it through club people and in-person people.
Yeah. I just brought it over from Michigan, you know.
You spread it like an AIDS monkey.
Yeah, because people say it in Michigan, I think. Just like an AIDS monkey.
Yeah. You're like Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, that's me.
That was a good reference.
Yeah, see, he said he learned it from me and my dad, right? The guy that we're quoting is Darren. Darren, he was like 1600 US chess. That was his rating, and he would say that.
Oh, from St. Louis?
No, from Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, even before St. Louis.
That's OG. All right, I'm
That
gonna.
was really OG.
If I need to continue to protect this and also protect this, and there's a queen move that can do both, and that's Queen D3. Da 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 da.
I mean, I don't know why you need to defend your knight. It's already defended. But
Good morning.
you're C3, I mean.
In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind.
I'm trying to stand stoically.
Is this song
Words
still...
should have new meaning for all of us
Is this like
today.
2 songs now? Because I'm hearing Beethoven and...
Petty
Is
differences.
Yeah,
there
it would be-
music from the background?
It would the classical would still be going. Yes, correct.
But I was just wondering if there's extra music on top of that.
And then it's a clip straight from the movie, so yes, there would be
Right.
classical music, the music from the movie, and then Bill Pullman or Bill Hader. Or Bill
No,
Nye.
it's Pullman. The other one it could be was Paxton.
Paxton. Now
Yeah.
I can... The Queen... This guy can move here.
Yeah, get it in there.
And if he attack, I have a...
Good calculation there.
Zzz.
He probably should have taken that knight and then played d4 when your knight was pinned.
Yep, that would have been better.
But then you have bishop takes e7, and if he takes that back, then queen takes c6, forking the king and rook. So that was still unclear. I wasn't sure about that, but you guys just played all this too fast because you didn't calculate any of the things I said. You know, I didn't have time to even look at that.
I'm what you call an intuitive player.
Yeah, you don't calculate all these forcing moves.
I don't calculate forcing moves. I just move the pieces and try to have a good time. And it's been working out really well.
I mean, you're the one trying to get over 1,000.
Right.
Don't you think that people over 1,000 are calculating those kinds of lines?
It is possible that's why they keep beating me.
Yeah. Well, see, you just leave too much to chance, don't you? You leave too much to chance. Anything could beat you at any moment because you didn't calculate the ramifications.
And I guess in a perfect information game...
I mean, if your opponent finds it and you don't, they're gonna win. You know, if it's enough, like if it's, you know, knight takes rook, for example.
Knight takes rook, look.
You know, not here. I mean, in the other games when you hung your rook twice. You know, then they'll win.
Wow, bro.
Pre-move, what a champ. And now I'm kind of on this guy's side.
I
don't think I've ever seen a pre-move.
That's fair. You know what? I deserve that.
But actually, no, I take that back, though. I remember one pre-move you did. You remember it?
Was it the one I plundered my queen?
Yes, that's that one.
God, you
So that
plunder one queen with a pre-move. It's all
You
anyone
still
remembers.
won the game, though. You still won that game. You pinned his queen to his king later.
That's right, I did. It was glorious. I still
Yeah.
think about that game at night
That
when
was
I'm
a good
alone
one.
inside my bunk.
That was a good one.
I got some cool shit happening here. Do you see how this stuff is just lined on up?
A battery? Yeah.
No, it's the queen and the rook lined up on the same files.
That's called a battery.
Da 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 da. Learning show.
Yeah, yeah. And even the queen and bishop make a battery, too, by the way. The queen and your bishop.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
then he's
that's a
attacking that. I'm not worried about it at all because it's more defended than
It's
Then
even
O.J.
defended by
Simpson.
rook, too.
I'll workshop that joke.
Yeah, I thought it was almost there. But yeah, the rook also defends it. You got a ton of guys defending that. How nice is that? Even more defense?
I don't know.
Well,
Why would I do
solid.
that? Why would I do that? This pawn is killing me. Can I put a grim knight on the rim? Why am I asking you permission? That's
Knight's
a bad,
rim.
bad move.
All right, just calm down here. You're all right. You know, you don't frantically calculate random moves. You know, yeah, that's a good forcing move, right?
I like forcing moves.
Yeah, hit the queen. What's she gonna do about that?
I'm gonna guess queen b4.
Mm-hmm.
Although I suppose queen a5 is an option. Oh, that's
Word.
I'm fine with that because I can probably do a double attack maybe with a discovered.
Can you?
Probably.
I mean, probably. Can you or can't you?
Wow. Well, now we're about to find out because
Right.
now I'm invested in calculating. If it was just a theoretical transposition.
No, but you were right that he those two moves were the most logical moves.
All right. So
Other moves would have been kind of weird.
and I don't see a double attack, by doing a discovered. So actually, I don't see a really good spot to move my knight. I mean, I could e2, but that kind of stupid. What if I did? Man, this is a melon scratcher. Hey, it's a free piece. I just gonna do
Yeah,
it.
freebie,
I like
yeah.
freebies.
Yeah, take that freebie.
And
You're
now
all
I-
developed and everything.
And now I
Why
can't
not?
castle this one. Yeah, it's a good. The timing in my life is just right to take
Yeah.
a freebie. We just thought the timing was right. We don't care if it's a boy or a girl. We just wanted to be healthy. 10 fingers and 10 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops.
Right.
That's it. Just a.
Yeah, and you won back the pawn you blundered earlier that you already forgot about.
Ah, you're right.
Did you forget about it?
I did completely.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew you forgot about it.
I'm getting tired, so I'm getting late. It's
But how
affecting
did
my
I know
chest.
that you knew that you forgot?
Well, you know me pretty well now. It's like you've been reading my dream journal.
Right.
Have you been reading my dream journal?
You know it.
Dear diary, today Dawson asked me if he could borrow my pencil. Dawson's the cutest boy in school. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm gonna
I
bail.
thought this was like a Dawson's Creek reference or something.
Kind of. It was
never
like
watched
a Dawson's Creek roleplay. I didn't really either, but I do love to say, "My name's Dawson and this is my creek. I am James Vanderbeek." Kind of sing-songy. It's fun.
Is that from?
No, I just came up with it sometime, and it's just really fun. Let's try it sometime.
All right. I mean, I can dig it.
All right, so now he's getting
Took
developed.
back the pawn. Rude.
Take me back. How about I do this? It doesn't do much, but it does something. Because now I can.
Solid move.
Yeah,
now you can move your knight because your pawn was loose. Yeah, then you do.
Sorry, force of habit. Oh, is that a thing? Wait a minute. Is that a thing? That's a thing. No, it's not. It's not a thing. Quit trying to make knight e4 happen. Knight e4 is not going to happen. Did it? I made lines and I made noises.
Wow. Queen c7.
That's perfect for
Holy
me.
fuck.
Actually, let's do this.
I can't believe he played Queen c7.
Believe it, mister.
That was insane. He instantly played, like, he thought you were going to play b4, and he's like, oh yeah, Queen c7 then.
It wasn't fast enough to be a pre-move, you don't think, was it?
No.
It's just a good old-fashioned bad move. Oh, shit! That was a misclick, dog. It was supposed to be up there. It was supposed to be...
Oh, man.
You know what?
Well, anyways, even your move hung your knight on c3s. So you shouldn't feel too
Can't
bad
be pretty
about
and
it.
smart. That's alright. So this will be the last game, I think, for the stream, because obviously I'm in no position. What are we at? Buck 20. This is right, buck 30. Alright. And I'm 7 points down, so just roll credits. And it's not even my turn. I've got a lot working against me. Thank you, Dean, for the laugh. Thank you, Max Dromex, for the game. Thank you, Dean, for tuning in. This has been Red Couch Chess number 7. Spencer, literally the best part of my week, any week, is when you and I sit down on the red couch
Well,
and we play some chess together.
I mean, I have a lot of fun as well. Thank you for having me on the red couch.
I hope you'll come back next week.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe Tuesday, maybe
Tuesday
Wednesday.
or Wednesday. I can do a late night Tuesday or Wednesday.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Flexible. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I love you. Live from New York. Good night and good luck. Forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.